All right, looks like Maisie is ready. Looks like Sodium is ready. So let's go ahead and get them counted down. Good luck and have fun, y'all. Needs the bar, doesn't get that J all the way over. Gonna go in with a 1053, but that's gonna be it. Maisie, you are in a Chasedown. Thing gets the bar, gets this only good for a single. Needs 9,000 more, and it looks like he's not gonna get it. 1232 for Sodium. Another Tetris for Maisie. Sodium's in trouble. He's gonna top out at 1232. Maisie, you are in a Chasedown. The bar is not coming. That's gonna be it. Good job getting out of the situation, but he does misdrop the L, doesn't get a couple bars over, that's gonna be it. Maisie tops out at 493. Sodium is good for game number 3 and the set. GG's.
Good luck, have fun from Cold Buckets. We got it ready from both our players. Let's get this hype match started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. You know, it's kind of funny. Now that I'm listening to this song, this is the same music that Dash Champions League uses. It is literally, the difference is they downloaded it and like stuck it on the scene, so it's always the same music no matter what. I didn't realize that this is the one. I've been picking something a little different every week, or every time I restream. It's all still Wipeout audio, so it all should be safe for, you know, from copyright infringement and all that stuff. But yeah, this is the exact same one that I hear every week on when I do Dash Champions League restreams. Beautifully high stacks, as you would expect. Look at this double well from Cole. Jonas would be proud. 70,000, 52,000 for Huffaluffagus. You know, it's nuts, but Huff was not at Genesis, but Huff was all over Genesis. There were so many people who were wearing the Huffaluffa Girls sash thing, so very well represented at Genesis. Lots of fans. $144 to $140, pretty much neck and neck. We've got Cole fans in the chat here. Chaotic Hazel, go Cole! King's been wondering, is Cat Team Cole or converted Huffaluffa Girl? And Blue Scooty here, just saying good luck, have fun. Ooh, Huff in a little bit of trouble here. Might try to go dirty. Opts to just go with the triple. I'm gonna try to burn this down. Oh boy, this board getting kind of spiry for Huff. This board getting kind of out of control for Huff as well. Lots of holes. This will be an extended dig. Although this dirty Tetris 7 off the bottom for Huff will help a little bit. And almost clean, actually. This is cleaning up pretty nicely, but still going to be significant when it comes to pace, as Cole is already at 279, 213 for Huff, and Cole is continuing to be clean and Tetrising away. Gonna try to go dirty, yes, gonna try to go dirty. Passing on the triples there, waiting for the square, gets the square and the long board, another dirty 4 off the bottom for Huffaluffagus. 239, another dirty 260. 349. So still 4 to 5 Tetris lead here. Huff doing whatever they can to try to stay efficient in this down stack. Starting to feel a little bit of that pressure. Another Tetris to go to 285. $419 to $311. Yeah, who was all wearing? Who was all wearing? Help me remember, chat. Who was all wearing the Huffaluffa Girls sashes? I think I saw Tyler Tetris wearing one. I think Katie Bug was wearing one. I think there was at least one other. Obviously, I didn't see all the other I didn't see every single match, so I can't see who all was wearing them besides those two, but I'm sure there's also people in the crowd that might have been wearing it. At least two. Who wore it better though? Katie Bug or Tyler Tetris? 382, 511. 100 lines in right now. We're at the turn. And Cole is having a game. Huff holding out for this long bar. Does take the triple there. Gets the Tetris finally. Cole plays 18 like DAS players play level 9. It's just insane to me to watch. Both these players really. Oh, a little bit of some dirt now on Cole's board. We'll have to go to work. Has about 15 lines of transition. We'll want to get this down. Even a roller doesn't want this high of a transition. So, oh man, all these pieces treating Cole's board like crap. Meanwhile, Huff is clean, drama-free. This is the opportunity Huff was looking for to make up some ground. 69,000 points behind. Hey now, Huff has made up a couple Tetrises. He now counters at 8. Transition. Cole board is low enough that it wasn't a problem. Is not quite clean, but getting there. Perfect J. Now clean. Waiting on a long bar. Sets up a spin tuck there. Doesn't hit it. Actually, that was just a spin, not a tuck. It was just a spin. But does get cleaned up. Level 20. 597. 586. Huff has brought this all the way back and is now just effectively neck and neck between these two players. Whoever scores a Tetris next will be in the lead effectively. They are trading spots effectively. I keep saying effectively. And that is effectively not very effective, because if you keep saying the same word, it loses its efficaciousness. 669 for Huff. 663. Hey now. Hey now counters at 9. Huff with some beautiful T-spins, although that was a Tugi spin there. He knows it. $683 to $749. Both players at level 23. Cole has regained the lead, about a 1 Tetris lead. Both players into level 23. Huff now clean. Oh no. Cole does not get the T-spin there. Gonna be burning kind of high here. Has some room to work with. Gets a dirty Tetris. 8 off the bottom? Was that 8 off? That was 8 off the bottom. 878 to 816 now, 848. So Huff's still down a little bit. And also a little head in line. So Cole definitely with the true pace lead here. True and pace lead. Another Tetris level 26. Up about 2 Tetrises. Cole into level 26. $948, $987, level 28 for Huff. We are about to hit that second transition. Cole up about a Tetris. We are at the second transition now for Huff at 1 million. We got a max on the board for both players. 1,059,000, 1,033,000. Nestor's Champ is acting up. Oh no, and in that time that Nestor's Champ's acted up, Huff tops out. So Cole is going to take game number 1. GG's. We got it right from both players. Let's go ahead and get this match started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Sorry, I gotta get caught up in chat here. What a jailbreak from Cole. Huge break with double bar from Cole at me. Well done, friends. Jasmine's back in the UK. Tetris Ranger saying Cole! And yeah, we're getting new seeds. King's been trying to get a co-commentator for Sunday night's fights. Nice. 2 RNG breaks save Cole that last round, especially that double bar King. He doesn't get that different winner last round. To be fair, they're playing the same seeds, so guess who else got double long bars? Cole Bucket with a bit of a situation here, just a small little situation on the board. Trying to roof burn this away, does manage to do so. But there's a bit of a pace slowdown here. Will certainly allow Huff to get off to a quick start here. 139,000 to 42,000. Goodness gracious, I don't know where the 7 came from. 42,000 for Cole. No, I get you. I get you, Stack Attacker, for sure. But one thing I could say about double long bars, usually players of this caliber, assuming they haven't covered the well, usually can do something with 2 long bars. Usually. It usually is going to help most decent players' stacks than hurt. But, you know, still point taken. At any point in time, people's stacks are different. You're right. 122,000, 219,000, so Huff's off to a quick start here, still maintaining this lead. Cole has gotten cleaned up, though, and now just looking for some opportunities to get back in the game. Simul Tetris, Nestor's champ is telling me. Absolutely bonkers. Simul Tetris is what? The most exciting thing to happen since the last Simul Tetris. Not really. Nice square setup there. Square tuck setup for Cole. I'm finally doing the thing that everyone was doing like two and a half months ago. I'm finally doing the Nestris.org puzzles. So now like I'm having all the questions of being like, is that really what I should do as a DAS player? That seems really aggressive. I know a lot of people had debates about this like 2.5 months ago, so it's like old news to everyone else. But to me, I'm like, I'm learning more than I think if I had not done Nestris.org. But there's a couple of puzzles I'm just like, I don't know. I remember watching Tugi doing some stream of this, and like he basically was like questioning a lot all the time. He's like, I don't think that's a terrible one. He would downvote it, move on to the next one, and oh well, okay, I guess I can see that one. That one makes sense, and he would upvote it. But he downvoted an awful lot. I'm pretty sure that Stack Rabbit is not a DAS player, though. 359, 394. Huff's lead is getting cut into a little bit. Was up about 4 Tetrises, now up about a Tetris and a half. No hearts? Oh yeah, good point. They got reset. Oh my goodness. So I think it was Huff. Or not, I mean Cole. Cole over Huff. Thanks for calling that out. I was worried about the Nestor's Champs, and it always resets the hearts whenever I boot. I gotta remember to restore the hearts. Chat, let me know if I got that wrong. I think it's 1-0. 495, 458. So Huff's still holding on to this, yeah, 1.5, 2.5 Tetris lead. Cole's board a little dependent now. Oh, I had to cover one of those wells. Does get a long bar though, so that'll help a little bit. I'm gonna end up being about a 5-line solve for getting Tetris and going in at 49. Huff's in transition at 565. Now 589, so about a 100k lead for Huff. Stacka saying Stacka is definitely DAS. My old hands and arms definitely can't hyper tap a roll. I am with you. I am a DAS player. I mean, I wouldn't mind trying roll, but at this point I'm so deep into DAS that I feel like I've got to commit and finish. I know it's kind of a sunken cost fallacy, but also it feels like it's a major accomplishment. Getting a DAS max is no joke. Even for accomplished players, that's still a pretty difficult thing to do. So I'm kind of stuck. I'm going to probably commit to this until I get a max, and then maybe I'll look at roll, maybe. But like you, Stacka, I don't know. Maybe my hands are too old for that. 655, 704, about a 1.69 or approximately so Tetris difference. Hey now, level 23. Cole, this board kind of rough for Cole. Long bar dependent, really sold out, and now has a bit of burning to do. This will be at least 5 or 6 lines to have to burn away. Could set up for a left well. Is gonna set up for a left well. Nope, gonna take the triple. Proved me a liar. Gonna just burn this puppy all the way down, get this board safe before 29 hits and that second transition hits. 702 to 865 though. 5 Tetris lead now for Huff. Richie confirming 1-0 Cole. You're older than Matt Martin, for example. Well, there's a number of us that are older than Matt Martin. I remember like 3-4 years ago when Matt Martin was really streaming a lot more. He was getting kind of frustrated in one of his streams. It's like, guys, I'm not even that old. Why do you keep calling me old? It's all relative. It's all relative. Now he has a Game Scout video about how people in his age bracket can still compete. Oh boy. Imagine you're older than him and you're trying to play Tetris and how that makes you feel. Makes you feel old! Spoiler alert. 846, 994, 4 Tetris lead now, 3 to 4 Tetris lead for Huff. We are about to transition to the second transition speed here. Into level 29 we go. Huff is there at 1 million, gets the max. Cole at 919, about 100k back, but only about 3 to 4 Tetrises behind. We'll now go to work trying to maybe make some of this up in the next 10 or so levels. Huff is just burning, trying to keep the board low and safe. There's a Tetris for Cole. Now down 3 Tetrises, 113 or so K behind. Huff still keeping the board safe and relatively speaking low. There's another Tetris for Cole to go to 1,030,000 to 1.11 for Huff. Another Tetris for Cole to go to 1.07, down only 1.5 Tetrises or so now. Only 43,000 down. And we are at level 33. Huff's gonna try to stack 4 Tetris. Has long bar dependency though. Gonna get a dirty Tetris. Gosh, those 3 off the bottom center well. 1.2 to 1.1. Cole with another Tetris goes to 1.15. Now Huff's board getting a little dirty. Does get the long bar all the way right. Needs something all the way left. Is getting this board clean. Oh, misdrop of the S piece though. Gonna go back to cleaning. There's a Tetris for Cole to go to 1.203, down 36,000 points. We are at level 36, so just a handful of levels to go before this game will be over one way or the other. Huff, not gonna be able to survive level 36. We have a Chasedown. Cole, you need to get 25,000 more. Half a Tetris would do it. 1.22, needs to get to 1.245, 1.246. This is worth a triple. Holding up for a long bar. Oh no! Cole, only 17,000 to go. Will not be able to complete the Chasedown. What a match! So close, less than a Tetris. Huff is gonna take it and go up from Cole. Let's try this again. Game number 3, counting down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. It's one thing to talk about your age, it's another thing to reveal your age, especially in a public chat. No need to pressure the dude. My guy can hold on to his age if he wants to. There's a couple Tetrises on the board for Huff. Single burn and a Tetris on the board for Cole. Seeds look... yeah, seeds look the same to me. Huff holding up for this T-piece. There it is. And a long bar. Okay. All set up. Let's go with the triple there. And the long bar for the Tetris, 115,000 to 116,000. 0.02 Tetris difference between these two players. Cole is dirty though. Huff is clean. We'll be able to use that long bar for the Tetris. Cole will not. But uses that second one and 2 off the bottom Tetris for Cole Bucket. And another long bar for another Tetris. Huff with about a 1 Tetris lead. Early going's only 34 lines in. Looks like Cole's just gonna stick with oh, beautiful T-spin set up there. Made an adjustment on the left side to get the T-spin, but it's gonna just continue to build 2 off the bottom for these Tetrises. Oh wow, Blue Scooty's grandpa goes ahead and reveals the age anyways. 210,000 to 233,000. Cole still building 2 off the bottom, left well this time. Huff looking to build 3 off the bottom. Piece is not really cooperating here. Gonna go ahead and just take the triple and get back to a clean left well. And the Tetris, 288 up about a quarter of a Tetris. Line 60 for both. .307 to 311. Oh, Huff almost missed flipping that long bar. He thought it was a Nestor's Champ lag. It was kind of scary there for a fraction of a second. 357, 353. So we're still neck and neck. 74 lines in. Really nothing separating these two. I need to remember to do that J placement down, you know, with the overhang. That's such a good move that I just don't see as often as I should. Really help out my board. Oh, left side for Huff's getting a little precarious, hoping to get, there it is, a perfect Z piece, and there's a T piece to help burn that down. And the long bar, 409 to 400. Huff now at 423, so slight lead. Kind of a push back and forth between these two. Oh, perfect L piece for Huff to get set up for the Tetris. Now one off the bottom has managed to clear out at least one of those. And another. We are at the turn. And Cold Bucket currently has a half a Tetris lead. Has worked all the way down to the bottom. Not quite a perfect well transfer, but as close as you can get with just one burn. Both players now clean. And Tetris ready. Flat stack for Cole. Kind of a left heavy stack for Huff. This flat stack kind of starting to burn Cole a little bit. Needs something all the way left. Does get the J all the way left. Holding out for this long bar. Both players holding out for a long bar now. Both players doing a really good job managing their stacks really high up here. Taking the appropriate burns. I'm trying not to say anything, but this drought is absolutely insane. I try to, as a commentator, not mention too much about droughts, but that was a 69 hey now. 70 piece drought. Transition is here for Cole. 561 to 542. That was an absolutely insane drought. Both players surviving way up high in level 18, did a great job of maintaining their stacks, was able to still get Tetrises after all that. 566 to 610. Cole did manage to maybe stay slightly more efficient. $661 to $574 into this level 20 we go. 19 speeds are away. Both players are clean and Tetrising. Cole managing to get a small lead here around that transition, actually. Double longbar dependent does take the double there for Huff. And the Tetris to go to 635. Going to set up column 2. Good skim there to get Tetris ready. Column 2 for Huff. And there it is. Cole, a little dirty right now. Does have a Tetris set up at the bottom of all this. Looking to try to bring this board down. And to get that Tetris rolling here. Almost there. Just a couple more lines will do it. Now, once for a long bar, there it is. Long bars were generous the last 10 or so. Look at all these long bars. There's an absolutely insane amount of long bars I've been dropping. Another one. And Cole is in the lead. 10,000, 781, 791. Somewhere along the way, Cole managed to be a little bit more efficient. But Huff's currently the one who's clean, so now has the lead back. Up 1.5 Tetrises. Cole waiting for some good pieces here. $833 to $843 now. $874. Huff, level 25. Both these players gonna max out before the next transition at this rate. $912. Level 26. $899 for Cole. Both players at exactly 66% Tetris rate. Just kind of a weird coincidence. Level 27 is here. The second transition is quickly approaching. Our players looking to try to eke out some more. Cole now in a 1.5 Tetris lead. Back and forth to go. Whoever gets in a dig seems to make sure the other person isn't, and thus the lead continues to go back and forth about 1 to 2 Tetrises, but no more. At least it's been that way since, I don't know, early 18. Back and forth they have gone. Both players stacked up real high here. Level 28. There's a Tetris for Cole and a Tetris for Huff. 1 million. Level 28 for Huff. 1.07 for Cole. Huff is into the 29 speeds. 1.041. 1.073 for Cole. It's basically half to 1.5 Tetris lead for Cole. Does get a Tetris there. 1.153 to 1.06. Huff was trying to build for center well. Oh no, that SP spun in a way I don't think that there was expected. Now going to do some extra burns here. Trying to hold out. Does get a T. Oh no, the left side of the board is getting kind of scary for Huff. Needs a long bar. Where's the long bar? Never gets the long bar. It's going to top out a 1.073. 1.245 is enough for Cole. Level 32. GG's to our players. It is 2-1. Cole in the lead from both our players. Let's go ahead and get game number 4 counted down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Can Cole get the win? Or will Huff bring us a decider? Nice setup there from Cole. Saw the pieces that were coming, decided to set up for the L spin. Ended up being a triple's worth of burns. Good adjustment again there for the J. Double tuck for the J. Oh my gosh. Just casual rolling things. There are things that that rollers can do that I'm just still just like, what? Insane to me. I know rolling's been a thing for, 3-ish years or so, but there are still times I'm just like, man, that's just crazy. As a DAS player, just imagining trying to do it, just, yeah, not gonna happen. 99,000 for Cole, 117 for Huff. Both players clean. There's a double well for Huff. $250,000 to 213,000. Nice, respectable Tetris rates from both players. 75% for Cole, 82% for Huff after 50 lines. Both trying to hold out now, though. Forced to take some burns here because, well, it appears there's no long bar coming at the moment. That triple cleaned up the board nicely for Huff, and there's a Tetris. 269, hey now, to 260 for Cole. He now counters at 10. Richie, did you used to play Tetris back when it actually came out? Like when you had an NES? I'm just kind of curious how Cole, this is, since we got you in chat, we know you're Cole's dad. Did you play Tetris way back in the day? And that's how, like, eventually this trickled down to Cole? 353, 343, now 363 for Huff. No. I had an original NES as a kid, and I had a lot of games. Tetris was not among them, which was kind of a strange thing, given how popular the game was even back then. My first exposure to Tetris was the Game Boy Tetris, actually. I had a friend who had a Game Boy and played quite a bit of Tetris there, but it never occurred to me to go buy Tetris for NES, and I don't know why, because I really liked it on Game Boy, and I had an NES for a good long time after that. Oh, look at that. Long bars getting that far left is absolutely crazy to me. For Cole, I should say. 397, 427 for Huff. What a funny dirty, says hello Jasmine. I must have missed it. Well, dang it. Less talking about reminiscing old times and more watching Tetris, right? 465, 472. This is a real close one. We are at line 116, so our players are past the turn and only 15 or so lines away from transition number 1, where the speeds of the pieces will fall 50% faster. Imagine you're in a car and the car's going 50 miles an hour. Tell me if you've heard this before, chat. You might have heard this before from a certain van dweller on maybe some certain CTM streams. 563 to 535, fantastic scores so far. Each player has about one to go. There is one for Huff to go in at 588, 581 for Coal Buckets. They are trading the lead back and forth. Good square tuck from Cole. Set up for the Tetris. Huff looking to get clean here. And gets the Tetris to go to 623, 632 for Cole. Another Tetris for Huff. 650 to 658. This match is really close. Has been pretty much the entire way as well. Ooh. Huff forced to put a couple holes in their board. That'll be worth a triple. We'll just try to build on top if I had to guess. Cole with a Tetris will now take a lead, 716 to 713. Barely a lead, but still a lead nonetheless. Also behind the line count. So a true and pace lead for Cole. 771 to 721. There's a Tetris for Huff. 751, 772. Still building one off the bottom. Those holes aren't going anywhere anytime soon. Both players level 23. Some burns in hand here for Huff. There's a Tetris. Exposes that hole beautifully and now is set up for a Tetris again. Another one. 815, but Cole has been clean in Tetrising as well. 861. 892 now to 849. Level 24. Good spin there from Cole. Huff with the Tetris. Into 26 at 886, 934 for Coal Bucket. A spin from Huffaluffagus to get Tetris ready. Now set up and the Tetris. 954, 972. We are still within a Tetris of each other here as we are now approaching the second transition. The kill screen, the former kill screen, the supposed thrill screen if you're I don't know, Chen and Tang, I guess. I've heard them call it that sometimes. I've not heard anyone else call it that, but you know. I guess they're the goats, so they can say whatever they want. It's also micro adjustments as opposed to adjustments. You know, all that jazz. 1 million. We are almost at transition. Huff with a long bar dependency here. Wasn't able to set up for a Tetris. Oh man, is going to be burning in real high. Can't do anything. Gonna top out at 1,037,000. So Cole is gonna take game number 3 and the match. 3-1. GG's to Coal Bucket with a massive win over Huff. And Huff still playing very well, but just a little bit more efficient in getting caught high there in that game. Again, what an honor and a privilege to be able to restream you with Huff. GG's. Well played, but Cole, you're the winner. Where are you here? Where's the winner scene? You're the winner. Winner scene. I don't know. Get in frame for half a second. Wave to your fans. flip off your fans, whatever you feel is the appropriate way to celebrate. Congratulations to Cole Bucket for the win. Let me get this reported. Yeah, there you go. It's got his Scooty there. I mean, Scooty, his, oh my gosh. Yoshi. His Yoshi. Division 1B. Cole. And a barbell. Oh my goodness. Cole. 3-1. Now. Submit. Okay. Yay! There he goes. Pumping iron. All right. It is reported. So we can take one more look at the standings here before we go, if you'd like. Congratulations, Cole. All right, let's take a look at standings one more time before we take off for the evening.
I heard the top of my mouth a little bit. Anyway, a little bit of awkward RNG. Both players digging as a result. Actually, Scooty isn't really digging. He's getting a couple nice tucks. Neco's almost out of the situation. There's a Lombard. There's a Tetris for Scooty. He's going to catch up. We are more or less tied up at the moment. 217 to 213. Could sure to be fed cereal. I was fed cereal as a kid, and I came out fine. That's a kid that woke up 15 minutes ago. Yeah, he's wearing it well. It's Sunday morning, you know. You can sleep in on Sunday morning, especially if you're the defending CTL champion. Gonna get a dirty Tetris 3 off the bottom. We're a little under halfway to 19. 288 for Blue Scooty, 283 for Neco. Both players continuing to maintain their pace and kind of approximate lead. RG not exactly being super kind, but they're making lemons out of lemonade here. Good morning. I'm going back to bed. Prince Squirrely saying, you know what, this is too early. It is 9 a.m. Yeah, I definitely had the urge to go back to bed after this because I had a few friends over last night and only really leave till like 1 a.m., which is fine. But you know, Saturday night, you know, that's the sort of thing that happens Saturday night. You hang out with your friends and you have a good time. 402 for Scooty, 361 for Neco. Scooty has developed a bit of a lead here. A little under 2 Tetrises, which you can read. Using an amazing tool called Nestor's Champs. Nestor's Champs has a lot of great features. I will say this because I will probably complain about it later. Scooty up high, not really getting great pieces for it. He will delay reopening the well because he knows he can play up this high. Gets that square all the way over on like row 17 or something like that. So he's playing up very high. Both players kind of, I wouldn't exactly say it's a drought, but did not get a lot of bars there and kind of pushing the limits of level 18. Scooty holding on to this lead, or Tetris or so. We're 100 lines in. 457 for Neco, 500,000 for Scooty. So I guess it's closer to 2 Tetrises. Neco with some lines in pocket though, so closer when it comes to pace. We're hitting 19 soon-ish. Both of Scooty's grandparents in chat. Always great to see y'all. Scooty's grandpa in particular has been a big fan of Tetris in general. Does not exclusively watch Scooty's matches. Honestly, that's true for a lot of Scooty's relatives, including Oma Red Star in chat. So huge shout out to y'all. Really appreciate your support. Scooty's gonna go in with a 638, so pretty hefty transition, all things considered. Neco isn't going to be too shabby here either. There's a couple weird RNG sequences there during 18, so they both handled them like pros, which they are. At least semi-pros. I don't know if anyone's actually paying the bills using Tetris. I guess there's like, you could pay, they're probably making enough money to like pay the electric bill, you know? It's like semi-pro. 699 for blue Scooty. Neco's going to go in, has a 623. I think he's grabbed another Tetris since transitioning to 19. He's winning on the bar. He ain't coming. There it is. There's 2 in a row, in fact. Jasmine saying nice Vits. I believe there was one on Neco's side. Didn't call it out because I know Jasmine's in chat and she's going to help out with that. But to say, I agree with so many of Neco's placements. I'm surprised he's behind in pace. Yeah, I think that's just... There's a couple little slowdowns that I think Scooty got out of a little bit quicker. He's not too far behind in pace. Actually, I don't think he's behind in pace at all right now. Into level 22, Scooty into 23 now. He's going to Tetris, goes up to 869. Neco at 807, so both players really turning it on here so far in post. Roger saying, in many countries, Scooty can live off of his CTM cash prizes. Yeah, I would say even if he's getting enough money for it, there's a lot of variance in prize pool money, you know? So, like, he's probably getting enough money where, like, in some places he can live off of it, but you do need it to be consistent. Got a close one here. Less than a Tetris separate the two. Neco with a level of lines in pocket, so he has the pace lead. 999 for Scooty, going to max out with that single. Goes into 26. 982 for Neco. He's going to max out with that Tetris going into 25, so... Neco's pace lead keeps building. Scooty is set up center well, waiting for the bar. One off the bottom, there it is. Going to start thinking about transitioning soon as he Tetrises into 27 at 1069. Neco now has the real-time lead as well as the pace lead, 1077. He has turned it on. Both players having a great post, though. Right now, Neco is killing it. Scooty's capture a little bit awkward here on 27. He's going to Tetris into 28, though. Both players with a 1.1 now. The Neco's board a little bit awkward, not really where he wants to see his board fall apart. He's also kind of a little bit of a 27 capture issue. This level is difficult on the... Okay, never mind, it's not falling apart. Just a capture issue. Lombard Tetris for Neco, gonna go into 1.2. And he's at the beginning of 28. Scooty has got it to 29 with an 1170. Doesn't quite get that L all the way over. Got to get this stack down. 5 tap of the bar. Neco with a slight real-time lead, huge pace lead, but he's set up center well. He needs a bar. He's trying to go into 29 with a Tetris. Scooty, 1258 for Neco. He's up high, or somewhat high. This is survivable, but only just. Needs something to that left side. Gotta get the 5 tap. Incredible stuff. Lombard Tetris, beautiful survival for Neco. Scooty's at 1293, trying to get this stack down. Will do so, but he's losing even more pace. Neco is killing it. Scooty does have the real-time lead now, 1342 to 1320. Lombard Tetris for Neco. He's going to take the lead back. Neco, more than 10 lines in pocket. Couple misdraws from Scooty. We're getting deeper into 29 spades here. And Scooty trying to get cleaned up. Fairly high, getting the 5 tabs. So Lombard Dirty Tetris, 4 off the bottoms. Neco is set up. No real problems for his. He will enter a small dig himself. Both players playing 29 like it's nothing right now. Neco holding on to a real-time lead. Gets another Tetris. Scooty set up high. I think he knows he needs to squeeze every Tetris he can out of this. He's setting up. He's foregoing a lot of triple opportunities. And he needs a bar. He needs a bar right now. He's set up. He's not going to get it. He's going to talk about a 1505 Lombard Tetris for Neco. He's going to roll over. He's only at level 35. He's going for it because he's mullining. Oh, not going to get the bar, but that's fine because he has taken game number 1. Excellent game for both players, but Neco really turning it on during post. Excellent kill screen battle. GG's. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. ZNS will start things off. Believe it or not, according to the Classic Tetris match database, these players have only met once before. That was last season of CTL. Scooty took that one in a sweep, but we already know that will not be the result of this one. After an excellent game one from Neco. Neco needs a bar. There we go. Gonna get the Tetris.